Are you feeling like a zombie lately? Tired of the same old energy drinks promising the world but delivering the jitters and a crash? Look no further than Sneak Energy, your secret weapon for all your energy needs. With all natural ingredients, Sneak will give you all the energy you need to boost through your day without feeling like a lab rat on caffeine. Don't believe us? Try it yourself and see what a difference it can make to your routine. So what are you waiting for? Hit the link in the description and pick up your Sneak starter pack today. Now enjoy the clip. Has messaged me about the goalkeeper on all 3 goals, so I'll give you that in a minute. But look, you can individualise this, and I'm sure people will. I've seen stuff said about Sancho, Maguire, Eriksen, De Gea. But I think one thing we've got to hit on straight away here is that this is not about individualising. If you didn't know that certain players weren't good enough for United before tonight shouldn't be a wake-up call. You've just been proved right, whoever that player is. What the big problem tonight is that the whole team, collectively, just like Brentford, just like Brighton, just like Liverpool, just like Newcastle, and just like tonight, this happens too many times. There is a weakness in this team, and it's always away from home. Man City as well. We have a real problem going to ground where it's a little bit loud. It's ridiculous. They almost need earplugs in, or or a good, a sleeping blanket, or I don't know what it is, but this team has got a weak mentality. That performance, that doesn't deserve to go on Man United's record. And so many results over the last 3 or 4 years have been like this. They're not Manchester United performances. I hate losing. We all hate losing, but losing like that's just not Manchester United. That's just not turning up. I'm fed up of these types of performances. So individualise it all you like. We'll do the player ratings. Links in the video description. Mark every player out of 10. 6 is the average. We'll do that in a few minutes' time. But I'm tired of these results. I'm tired of these performances. We're excited all week. We've got Sevilla in the quarterfinals. We should have been going there 2-0 up. They scored 2 freaky goals. It's 2-2. We're better than them. We get beat 3-0. I don't get it. I cannot screw my head on. All their goals are shit, totally preventable. But where's our attack? It's just the mentality is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Now, is the manager at fault? We can get into that, of course. But ultimately, these results were happening with Solskjaer as well. That there is a huge identity crisis in that dressing room. And you know what? Let's go back to Bruno Fernandes. All this nonsense about Bruno throwing his hands in the air. All this nonsense that Bruno wanted to come off the pitch. I mean, that just shows you how petty this non-British passport shit is from certain media outlets and ex-players. I don't like the way he throws his hands in the air. I don't like the way he does that. Fuck off. Like, seriously, go fuck yourself. That is a joke. I couldn't give a shit if Bruno Fernandes flapped his arms in the air and thought he was going to fly. I don't care, because anybody who's ever criticised that lad is an idiot. Who gives a shit if he moans at the referee? Who gives a shit if he throws his hands in the air? At least he gives a fucking shit. I can't speak about that because I never understood it anyway. I don't like Bruno. I don't like the way he throws his hands in the air, for fuck's sake. Look, if you can't see how important he is to the team, you didn't watch the game tonight. I'm sorry, but this must be the end. No, Dylan, I'm not talking about individualism at the moment. Answer on Discord, bro, so we can talk about his absolute... I don't know what you're talking about. I show speed. I'm doing United Stand, mate. I'm not playing FIFA. Bruno missed, but more worrying how poor they were as a whole team, says Des. It looked like we were playing a slow emotion, no passion, no desire. Go win the game. We need leaders in the team who can soak up the pressure, says Ankit. I'm sorry. I've done that from Dylan. I have no issue with us losing games, but the manner we are losing. Ross, you're absolutely spot on. I'm tired of this. I'm so tired of this. I hate losing. I'm not going to sit here and say, I don't mind losing if we try. I hate losing. I hate losing if we try. But this, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And I don't blame Ten Hag. I do not blame Ten Hag. It's been happening for too long. Man United have nothing to blame but themselves for the poor substitutions in the first leg in response to the Varane and Martinez injuries. What a devastating end to our campaign. That's a great point. But you know what? In relation to Ten Hag, people will go in on him. Of course they will. I get that. Of course I do. But I don't blame Ten Hag. Whether that's controversial or not, I don't blame Ten Hag. I don't know what team he could have picked tonight. Tell me what team you would have picked without, being really edgy. Ultimately, Luke Shaw's not fit. It's very, very clear. Marcus Rashford is not fit. So you have to pick Maguire and Lindelof at centre-back. There's nobody else. You have to pick Sancho. There's nobody else. I mean, Sancho getting subbed off at half-time, I don't want to individualise it yet because we're going to go through the individual criticism, but Sancho getting subbed off at half-time when Garnacho's injured and Rashford's basically injured is bloody embarrassing. That, I don't know how you can blame Ten Hag. This ultimately comes back to what we said in August. We sat here in August and said, there ain't no fucking way we're going to win anything this season. We haven't got the squad. And somehow we've got to Europa League quarter-final, we've won the Carabao Cup, we've got to an FA Cup semi-final, and we're in the top 4. You can't be hypocritical about this. I sat there, and many of you agreed with me, at the start of the season, I said, that squad is no way near big enough to compete in the Europa League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, and top 4. You've got to prioritise. So somehow Ten Hag has managed to not prioritise, still have us in the top 4, still win the Carabao Cup, and still keep us in trophies until the latter stage.